Welcome back, one and all, to the Formula One Carrera 132 MP Slot Car Championship. This is round 3, and a quick recap. In round 2, it was Lewis Hamilton for Mercedes who took the victory, and Verstappen with the fastest lap.
Fantastic job, guys. Fantastic job all weekend. Great drive by Valtteri.
So coming into round 3, it's Lewis Hamilton leading Vettel by 1 point, and then Verstappen by 3 points, and a little bit of a gap down to 4th to 6th. In the constructors, it's very close still. Mercedes with 24 points, just 4 points ahead of Ferrari and Red Bull, who are both tied on 20. Today, the cars will be running at 90%, which should give us the fastest time so far of this championship. How will the cars respond? Will we have a mix-up in the order? We're about to find out, because here comes Kimi Räikkönen to start off the session. Räikkönen is one of those who need a result today. He's currently 6th out of 6 in the championship, has that one non-finish, and really needs a good result today. A podium would be ideal. Let's see what the Finn can do as he lines up on the grid to start off today's session. And it's lights out, and away we go. Off goes Kimi. Let's see if he can deliver today. A little bit of pressure on his shoulder. What can he do? What can the Iceman do? Lap 1 was a 5.8. Okay, benchmark 5.7. Good improvement. That's what he needs here. He just needs to be consistent and keep improving. A 5.4, very good improvement there. Coming around, keeping things nice and clean. Car looks planted today, a 5.5. These are good. These are good banked times here. This should give him a good overall. That's what matters. A 5.4, another fastest lap. He needs to keep banging out these laps. To the line, another 5.5. Things are looking pretty good right now, I have to say, for the Finn. A 5.4 in that lap, new fastest lap. Coming around to the final corner, it's a 5.5. Being very, very consistent. This is looking good. He needs this result. It's a 5.5 again. This should be his last lap with only 5 seconds left. Another 5.5. Will he make it to 11 laps? No, he won't. He won't. So he did 10 laps, fastest lap of a 5.452, and that came on lap 7. Very good job by Kimi. About to leave the garage is the Australian Daniel Ricciardo in his Red Bull. Another one that needs a good result here. Fan favorite. What can the Australian do?
3, 2, 1,
and it's
go.
Lights out, and away we go. Off goes Danny Rick in his Red Bull. He really needs to deliver today. A little bit of weight on his shoulders as well, just like Kimi's. And it's a 5.8 on lap 1, matching what Kimi did for the most part. Lap 2, and it's a 5.4 straight away. Very close to Kimi's time already to set the fastest lap. This lap is looking very good. Coming to the line, and it's a new fastest lap. A 5.374. Very good lap by Danny Rick. A 5.6. Lost a little bit of pace on that lap, but still looking good overall. Coming to the line, it's another 5.4. These are very good. This is money in the bank right now, these laps that he's putting in. And it's another 5.4. This is what he needs. He can be on for a very good result here today. To the line, it's another 5.4. Things are looking very good for the Australian. He found some form finally. Another 5.4. He is flying today. Coming around to the line, this is going to be another fast lap here. Fastest lap, 5.373. Great lap by the Australian. To the line, this should be it. Another 5.5 to end things off. Not too shabby at all. Wow. Very good run by Danny Rick, and that puts him in P1. He actually got pretty far ahead of Kimi there, almost a second faster overall in lap pace. But here comes Valtteri Bottas, another one that needs a good result. What can he manage today for Mercedes? Off goes the second flying Finn, Valtteri Bottas for Mercedes. What can he manage today? Coming around for lap 1, and it's a 6.5. Very underwhelming opening lap there. Slowest of the 3 so far. Lap 2, that's a little bit better. That's closer to what Räikkönen and Ricciardo did on their opening laps. Coming around for lap 3, and it's a 5.6. That's an improvement. Things are looking a little bit better, but he's way off the pace currently. He needs to improve, and it's a 5.8. That is not going to help Valtteri. He needs to find pace and needs to find it now. He's running out of time. 5.5, that's looking better. Come on, what can he do here? Coming around the hairpin to the final corner and the line, it's a 5.7. The pace just isn't there in this power setting, it seems like, for this guy. 5.5, okay, that's looking better. If he can continue those, he should be okay and have a decent time overall. 5.6 on that lap. I don't know. He's looking way off the pace here. 5.5. The times are there, just not consistent. To the final corner and the line, another 5.5. And yeah, That is not a good overall benchmark. He's way off the pace. Look at that, 2.5 seconds off Ricciardo's race time. He cannot get out of the 5.5s, which really hurt him overall. Here comes Max Verstappen of the Netherlands in his Red Bull. Parked aggressively as always. What can he do here today? A good result could see him move up to P1 possibly in the championship.
1, go!
And it's lights out and away we go. Off goes Max Verstappen in his Red Bull. Coming around the hairpin, over the bridge into the final corner. Fastest first lap we've seen so far. He is flying on this lap. This is going to be quick. And it's a new fastest lap already on lap 2. Max is just flying. And he's off. He's off at the hairpin. What happened there? Coming around the hairpin, things look fine. And it looks like his front wing comes off, gets lodged underneath the car, and he just gets launched off the track into the forward there. That is not good for Max. Kind of a freak accident. That's really going to hurt his championship hopes. But look at that. On lap 2, he already did the fastest lap. He had pace in hand there. I think he would have blitzed the competition today, at least from what we've seen so far. He was flying as the mechanics now try to repair that car for the next event. Next up, Sebastian Vettel. P2 in the championship for Ferrari, won the opening race and got the fastest lap. Let's see if he can return to the top step today for the Scuderia.
Go!
And it's lights out and away we go. Off goes Sebastian Vettel. Another fan favorite here. To the line on lap 1 and it's a 5.7. That's a great opening lap. Matches what Max Verstappen did on his opening. Lap 2, 5.6. That was lap 3, looking around the hairpin over the bridge to the final corner. It's a 5.4, finding improvements on every lap. This is what Vettel needs to challenge Ricciardo at the top currently. 5.5. That was lap 5, looking, coming around the hairpin to the final corner. Ooh, gets really sideways there, lost time, 5.8. That was a scrappy last corner. Back end really kicked out, 5.7. Maybe a little shaken up now. Around the hairpin, over the bridge, and to the final corner. It's a 5.4. Improvement there, current personal best for Vettel on that last lap, 5.5. Doesn't look like he's going to get the fastest lap. The pace might not be there to the final corner, and it's another 5.5. Last lap here. What can he do? Some last lap magic? Nope, it's a 5.4. Personal best, but not fast enough to trouble Ricciardo at the top. That's going to actually put him behind his teammate Raikkonen. Overall, he's a second off Ricciardo's time. That Red Bull was just rapid today as Lewis Hamilton leaves the garage. Fans are cheering. Another fan favorite here. Currently P1 in the championship. Can he spoil the party for Daniel Ricciardo at the top? Here come the lights for the final run of the day. And it's lights out and away we go. Off goes Lewis Hamilton in his Mercedes. Can he spoil the party for Red Bull and Ricciardo? Lap 1, 5.8. Decent opener. That was lap 2, looking purples all around, 5.7. A little bit of an improvement. How's lap 3 going? Final corner, 5.4. That's a massive improvement. Very close to the fastest lap already. He is flying today to the line, and it's a new fastest lap for Lewis Hamilton, 5.368. Another fastest lap, 5.350. He is flying. 5.307. Just pumping in fastest lap after fastest lap. This Mercedes is flying, 5.4. He's actually pretty close to Ricciardo's time, maybe just edging a little bit ahead overall on race pace, 5.4. This is going to be closer with Ricciardo, coming around to the final corner and to the line, 5.5. It all comes down to this last lap here, coming around, final corner, to the line, 5.5 once again. The time's going to expire. Will he make it to 11 laps maybe? No, time expires around the same point that Ricciardo's time did. But it's Ricciardo that ends up on top here.
Congratulations, well done.
Oh, I'm speechless. What a turnaround.
It looked like Lewis had it, but he just missed out. Look at that gap between Ricciardo and Hamilton. Neck and neck, nothing to choose between them. That is intense, but it's nice to see Ricciardo at the top, and with that, he moves up just 1 point behind his teammate now for P3 in the championship, as Hamilton extends his lead to 6 points over Vettel. Yes, a Danny Rick Shuey to cap off a great event. A look at the constructors, Mercedes at 35 points, Red Bull moved clear of Ferrari with 31, and Ferrari at 30. A look at the schedule, race 4 will see Paul Gage tires mounted to the cars at 70% power. That should hopefully shake up the order. With race 5 as well, quick slicks will be mounted on the cars. And the final race of the season, 100% power. There might be some tweaks to the track. We'll see about that, but until then, thanks for watching and take care.